Welcome to this transformative self-coaching program designed to help you integrate and heal the pattern and beliefs of overwhelming materialism. This is an emotional EMDR mini course whose goal is to guide you through a process of understanding, reframing, and building resilience to this pattern and beliefs. It is recommended that you use this program in full screen mode, while sitting still and upright. Follow the movements of the ball or pattern on the screen with your eyes. As the words from the audio are spoken, notice the feelings they evoke in your body and any mental images that may arise. If your mind starts to wander, gently redirect your focus back to the moving ball or pattern. Optionally, or if you are not able to use video, you can also tap on one or more EFT points. How it works. In step 1, we evoke the distressful emotional state of the belief or pattern. Note: this can be emotionally triggering. Take full responsibility for your well-being. In step 2, we offer ourselves loving, compassionate self-acceptance for this state and beliefs. We then reframe the belief, pattern or state with new positive suggestions to the mind. We then bridge the mind into the new, more positive reality. We finally express gratitude for the new positive reality, taking it as fact. Ready. Section 1. Unpacking emotional experiences. We begin with a setup of the issue. Even though I struggle with this pattern, I choose to still deeply love, honor and accept myself, and I am open to a more empowering state of being. Take a deep breath. I feel overwhelmed by the constant need to acquire more material possessions, which never truly satisfies me. I often worry that without material wealth, I am not enough and will be judged harshly by others. I find myself constantly comparing my belongings to those of others, feeling inadequate and envious. I fear that my value as a person is solely based on what I own and how much money I have. I remember feeling left out in my childhood because I didn't have the trendy items my peers had. I am anxious about the future, concerned that I'll never have enough wealth to be truly happy. I feel guilty spending money on myself, as if I don't deserve it or there are better uses for it. I often feel empty and unfulfilled, even after buying something I've wanted for a long time. I am haunted by past financial failures and the times I couldn't afford what I needed. I worry that my obsession with materialism is affecting my relationships and isolating me. I am frustrated by the fleeting happiness that comes with new purchases. It never lasts. I feel trapped in a cycle of working hard just to buy things that don't bring lasting joy. I resent how society seems to value people based on their material wealth and status. I often feel powerless to escape the societal pressure to constantly upgrade and own more. I am saddened by the realization that my pursuit of material wealth has overshadowed my personal growth and experiences. Section 2. Feel into this balanced, compassionate perspective from your inner coach. Maintain your attention on the EMDR screen, following the movements of the shape or pattern with your eyes. I warmly welcome my feelings of overwhelm from materialism, recognizing they highlight my deep yearning for true fulfillment beyond possessions. I gently accept my worries about being judged without wealth, acknowledging that these fears reflect my natural desire for acceptance and belonging. I kindly acknowledge my feelings of inadequacy when comparing my belongings, understanding this stems from a deeply rooted human need for equality and fairness. I compassionately embrace my fear of being valued only for my possessions, seeing it as a call to explore my intrinsic worth beyond material things. I hold space for my childhood memories of feeling left out, understanding these experiences shaped my current views on material possessions. I lovingly accept my anxiety about future wealth, recognizing it highlights my aspiration for security and stability. I gently welcome my guilt around spending, seeing it as a reflection of my conscientious nature and desire for responsible financial stewardship. I compassionately observe my feelings of emptiness after purchases, understanding this as a sign of my deeper quest for lasting joy and contentment. I tenderly acknowledge my past financial failures, recognizing them as valuable lessons on the path to financial wisdom and resilience. I warmly embrace my concerns about materialism affecting my relationships, seeing this as a testament to my value for deeper, more meaningful connections. I lovingly acknowledge the fleeting happiness from new acquisitions, understanding it as a part of my journey towards discovering what truly brings joy. I hold my feelings of being trapped in a materialistic cycle with kindness, recognizing it as a sign of my desire for a more balanced and meaningful life. I compassionately accept my resentment towards societal values on wealth, seeing this as an opportunity to define my own values and worth. I tenderly recognize my feelings of powerlessness against societal pressures, understanding this as a step towards asserting my individuality and personal choices. I embrace my sadness over the overshadowing of personal growth by material pursuit, seeing it as a wake-up call to focus on what truly matters in life. Section 3. Visualizing positive change. Take a deep breath. I am choosing now to focus on finding joy and fulfillment in experiences and relationships, rather than in material possessions. I am open to the idea of valuing myself for who I am, not for what I own, embracing a sense of worth that comes from within. I could consider celebrating my uniqueness instead of comparing my belongings with others, finding peace in my own journey. It would be nice if I recognized my intrinsic value beyond material wealth, cherishing my qualities and contributions to the world. It is possible that my childhood experiences with materialism were stepping stones to understanding the importance of non-material joys in life. I can start to cultivate a mindset where my future happiness and security are not solely dependent on material wealth but on inner peace and contentment. I am willing to explore the joy in simplicity, finding contentment in what I have rather than in constant acquisition. I have the opportunity to shift my focus from temporary material satisfaction to lasting personal growth and self-discovery. I am capable of learning from past financial mistakes and using them to build a wiser, more grounded approach to money. I embrace the idea of balancing material desires with the nurturing of relationships and personal well-being. I am ready to experience joy in the small, everyday moments, understanding that true happiness often lies beyond material possessions. I am beginning to see the value in breaking free from the materialistic cycle and investing my energy in what truly brings lasting happiness. I am receptive to redefining success not by material wealth but by personal fulfillment, creativity, and the quality of my relationships. I am shifting towards a perspective where I see myself as more than the sum of my possessions, valuing my unique qualities and experiences. I am open-minded about prioritizing personal development and meaningful life experiences over the pursuit of material wealth. Section 4. Bridging the two worlds from emotion to aspiration. Remember to maintain your focus on the EMDR screen, following the movements of the shape or pattern with your eyes. Even though I feel overwhelmed by the constant need to acquire more, I warmly welcome these feelings as they highlight my yearning for true fulfillment, and I am choosing now to focus on finding joy in experiences and relationships, rather than in possessions. Although I often worry about being judged without wealth, I gently accept these worries as natural desires for acceptance, and I am open to valuing myself for who I am, not what I own. Despite feeling inadequate when comparing my belongings, I kindly acknowledge this stems from a human need for fairness, and I could consider celebrating my unique journey without comparisons. Even though I fear my value is based on my wealth, I compassionately embrace this fear as a call to explore my intrinsic worth, and it would be nice if I recognized my value beyond material wealth. Although childhood memories of feeling left out due to materialism linger, I hold space for these experiences as shaping my views, and it's possible they were stepping stones to valuing non-material joys. Despite my anxiety about future wealth, I lovingly accept it as a sign of my aspiration for security, and I can start cultivating a mindset where happiness is not solely dependent on material wealth. Even though I feel guilty spending money on myself, I gently welcome this guilt as conscientiousness, and I am willing to explore joy in simplicity and contentment in what I have. Although I often feel empty after purchases, I compassionately observe this as a sign of my quest for lasting joy, and I have the opportunity to shift focus from material satisfaction to personal growth. Even though haunted by past financial failures, I tenderly acknowledge them as valuable lessons, and I am capable of using them to build a wiser approach to money. Although I worry about materialism affecting my relationships, I warmly embrace this concern as valuing deeper connections, and I embrace balancing material desires with nurturing relationships. Despite the fleeting happiness from acquisitions, I lovingly acknowledge it as part of my journey, and I am ready to experience joy in everyday moments, understanding true happiness lies beyond possessions. Even though I feel trapped in a materialistic cycle, I hold these feelings with kindness, recognizing my desire for a balanced life, and I am beginning to see the value in breaking free from this cycle. Although I resent societal values on wealth, I compassionately accept this resentment as an opportunity to define my own values, and I am receptive to redefining success by personal fulfillment and relationships. Despite feeling powerless against societal pressures, I tenderly recognize this as a step towards asserting my individuality, and I am shifting towards valuing my unique qualities and experiences over possessions. Even though I'm saddened by how material pursuit has overshadowed personal growth, I embrace this sadness as a wake-up call, and I am open-minded about prioritizing personal development over material wealth. If you were tapping, you can stop as we go into gratitude. Section 5. Preemptive gratitude for transformation. I am grateful for the deeper understanding of joy and fulfillment that transcends material possessions. I appreciate my journey towards recognizing my intrinsic worth, independent of my material wealth. I am thankful for the wisdom to cherish my unique path and find peace beyond comparisons. I feel a deep sense of gratitude for discovering my true value beyond what I own or acquire. I am grateful for the childhood experiences that have taught me the importance of non-material joys. I am thankful for the shift in perspective that allows me to see security and happiness in inner peace and contentment. I appreciate the contentment and simplicity I've found in life, transcending the need for constant acquisition. I am grateful for the opportunity to grow personally and spiritually, finding fulfillment beyond temporary material satisfaction. I feel thankful for the financial lessons learned, which have paved the way to financial wisdom and resilience. I am grateful for the balance I am finding between material desires and nurturing meaningful relationships. I appreciate the joy in small, everyday moments, recognizing that true happiness often lies beyond material possessions. I am thankful for breaking free from the materialistic cycle, finding lasting happiness in what truly matters. I feel a deep sense of gratitude for redefining success in terms of personal fulfillment, creativity, and quality relationships. I am grateful for recognizing my unique qualities and experiences as more valuable than any material possession. I appreciate the shift towards prioritizing personal development and meaningful life experiences over material wealth. Section 6. Closing and next steps. Take a deep, rejuvenating breath. Congratulations on completing this transformative session. Take a note of how you feel in comparison to how you started, and consider journaling your notes about this session and any areas you'd like to explore. Be attentive to the potential reduction in the emotional weight of certain memories and actual circumstance shifts in your daily life. Note that it may take one, several, or many uses of this program to completely clear or reframe this pattern and beliefs. This program and affirmations serve to fortify your inner journey toward a more empowered state. Feel free to revisit them whenever you need to. For more details, see the link in the bio or description below.